Quick disclaimer, this is a re-upload from earlier today. Your boy here accidentally blasted the eardrums of the first 1,000 viewers in an enormous post-render thermonuclear accidental ear rape. Yes, this is the level of professionalism only to be found here on this channel. Again, my sincerest apologies. To make up for this, let's do a fun game. Count the amount of times I said DLC in this video, post it in the comment on this video, and I'll be giving away a whale shark card to a random person who guessed the right amount, and I'll pick a winner tomorrow. Again, my apologies, and I'll be kind to your eardrums this time around. Let's begin the damn video. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'll be discussing the Casino DLC. I want to touch upon the release date, what the DLC will actually be, and the cost. So let's begin. There's been talk about this DLC and what it will be, and it's kind of bouncing back and forth between a potential heist series or it being a brand new business endeavor. I've covered this DLC briefly in the last week's video, but I wanted to go more in depth of what I believe this DLC will be. If you want to stay in the loop of everything casino update and fun GTA Online content, be sure to subscribe and also join the Discord, link in the description down below. Before the update hits, I'll host another shark card giveaway, and yes, I do actually give them away. For those unfamiliar with what is happening in GTA Online, Rockstar added events which circulate around the casino. The first batch of changes happened last Thursday and they will carry on for the next couple of weeks, all the way until June 27th. June 27th is the day where the event comes to a conclusion. The changes so far are very subtle, but I am expecting way bigger changes in the next and coming updates, which will start painting a good picture of what we are getting exactly. So, when is the DLC coming out going off this information? The safest bet is the first week of July. Of course, like every other big DLC, and especially with this DLC, which will arguably be the biggest thing they're gonna add, there will be a trailer. I think this trailer will either drop in the week where they add the last changes or the week after that. The release date is likely the first or second week of July. It's not gonna be later for sure. The next big question is, what will the DLC cost? But I can't answer that unless we know what it is. And luckily there's a few hints that show what this DLC will become. So it's been bouncing between two things. Either a casino heist, kinda in the style of Ocean 11, or a business. Now, I believe it's gonna be the latter, so a bunch of DLCs were specifically created for GTA Online, like the initial set of heists, gun running, Smuggler's Run, the CEO, MC businesses, all that stuff are examples of that. Other DLCs were a little different. Back in the day, single player updates were still on the table. Now, of course, we never nor will we ever get these DLCs, but those ideas and even assets made it into GTA Online as updates. Doomsday Heist and After Hours are the first two updates that were way different and more narrative-driven DLCs. In Doomsday Heist, we of course got the saving the world story, and in After Hours we set up our own nightclub with the additions of DJs, how to set it up, the venues itself, the dancing, the DJs, the terabyte missions. It clearly shows that it was totally different from previous DLCs. The final missing link that would conclude GTA Online's journey is the casino. So, to see what this update would be all about, we are going to take a listen to some leaked audio files from all the way back in 2014.
Here it's fun. Maybe you want to check it out, see what the hustle is.
So some people have taken to gambling their cars on the outcome of races.
So listen, I just heard a casino opened up in town. Apparently it's pretty fun. Maybe you want to check it out.
Hey, this sick indoor dirt track arena is opened in town.
Hey, have you tried out your phone since it had a system upgrade? The new camera features are worth a look.
Remember, you could also lose your pride and joy, so make a wise decision.
So mainly Lester and Madrazo drop some interesting information. They talk about people wagering their cars and a camera app, which I believe is some sort of watchdog-esque application. There's also talk about horse races, a lot of interesting information. The problem is, all that stuff is totally fine in single player. In the current day and economy in GTA Online, and the betting and gambling laws in a variety of countries, it simply won't be this simple. Real money can be used to buy shark cards, so technically you could buy real money to spend in a virtual casino. But on the other hand, betting is actually in the game. Of course, this is on a very small scale, but you can bet and wager in any PvP race. That in itself is kinda similar to betting on a horse race, and well, putting that aside, in After Hours there is a cheeky table where you can buy yourself into a quick and casual wager. A long story short, there's a bunch of issues and hurdles that Rockstar has to overcome. The gambling and betting is a slippery slope. Going back to GTA Online, Rockstar updated 3 things about the casino. 1, the sign is gone, 2, some construction ongoing, and 3 is a very subtle change which opened up the car park. This to me means but one thing, it's more garage space, and attached to a garage is nearly always a business or a buyable property. Now, buyable property in the form of an apartment would be really weird. Why would there be an apartment inside a casino? So a business is the most likely thing that will be added. The business will work very differently to what we've seen in GTA Online, because before, Rockstar added a bunch of buyable locations for the different business endeavors, but as we know, there's only one casino. So owning the casino as a whole would be a very complicated matter. Everyone would be in the exact same location, and well, it would be an enormous mess really. So instead, I don't think you're gonna own the full casino, you're gonna own parts of it. How it will look is probably like this. You have a big open lobby with a bunch of gambling opportunities, and on the side there are a lot of smaller offices. This would be your potential HQ for the casino business. It would probably look similar to the After Hours office, where you can chill out and see the common peasants gamble away below you. Now, I've said it before, I don't believe this DLC would circulate entirely around gambling and betting. It will be a part of it for those who live in countries who would allow it. But to build this entire DLC around a mechanic that can't be accessed by a good chunk of the player base would be silly. So the casino is a public space, the offices are private spaces, and through the offices you can enter your garage attached to it. Now, there's no point to talk about the inner workings of the business. This could simply be your classic resupply and sell mission, or it can be actually unique. I'm hoping for the latter, but I'm thinking it will be the first. Again, as more information becomes available, I will actually touch upon that. So, the cost of all of this grandeur. I think it will be quite easy. The cost will be millions upon millions upon millions upon millions. But that is if you want to buy everything. This DLC will come with a host of new vehicles and probably weapons as well. But even if you want to buy everything at once, you probably can't. Drip feed will be a thing again, but to set your business up and get started with the upgrades, we can simply look at one of the later DLCs. Buying a nightclub would set you back around 5 millions, and the same goes for the facility really. And that is if you want to go all out with all possible upgrades, etc. Every major update came with an MOC type vehicle attached to it as well. Doomsday Heist had the Avenger, the Terabyte for After Hours, and this DLC will probably be no different. These vehicles, especially the Terabyte, were pretty much essential to maximize profit, and some vehicles/options were locked behind these vehicles as well. It's safe to assume that one of these will come with the Casino DLC. So to be safe, I'm just gonna add another 4 million. So, if that vehicle will be a thing from this DLC from the very start, and if you want to buy it, you'll be safe with around 10 millions. Right now, I just upgraded my business, got myself a weed and coke farm to accomplish my money forgery and bunker, so I'll be up there when the weekend comes. I was thinking about investing in a vehicle warehouse as well, but I don't think I'll have the time to make that into a profitable investment right now. But if you're still on the fence on what to get, everyone knows that that is the best way to make money in GTA Online. But enough of that. You let me know how much money you have and you think you need. If you're excited for this next update as well, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and join the Discord, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.